1, 2, 3.
Let's eat!
Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, something for oddities, stranger cruises. Ain't ever wannabes, winning the novelties that don't ever change. We wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd
Make it do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make us stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. They don't make them like this anymore. I ask cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness.
Millburn baseball is a community. It's a lot of people doing a lot of great things, and I'm just the guy who gets to kind of be the recipient of it all, and that's never lost on me, and I'll never ever ever stop appreciating that and being thankful for that.
Energetic,
true love.
Toledo
Is intelligent,
very hardworking. Jersey top play of the week.
great outfielder, and a great person.
He made one of the best plays that we've ever seen.
Best catch I've ever seen.
Great kid.
Clutch.
Math.
Makes every play possible.
A leader and a really hard player.
Smart. Hard worker.
When I think of Matthew Chan, I think of first now I think of that catch. It's emblazoned on my mind forever. What an unbelievably clutch play.
Great throwing partner, one of my closest friends.
Chan.
Great shortstop, red hair.
He's a leader to me.
The nicest guy I know.
I'm in Mandalay left side. It's best duo out there.
Matt Chan 2.0.
Really proud person and a very strong athlete.
Central role, he's our shortstop.
Nice kid, good infielder. Stud shortstop.
Great leader.
Great fielder. Just a little worse than me at shortstop, I think.
Not too serious, not too loose.
One of the greatest mentors.
Jake Toledo is a horse. He's going to leave here as definitely, statistically, one of the best defensive shortstops we had.
One of the best hitters on the team.
The coffee. Just a really nice guy. Loves curveballs.
Toughest kid I've ever met.
Nice to everyone. He always cleans up after everyone.
Power lifter, absolute beast on the squat rack.
The all-around good guy, team guy.
Really hardworking guy.
Just an absolute unit.
Power lifter.
Nice kid, really good friend with my sister.
Also a great leader. Best pool on the team, best parties on the team.
Worker.
Nice guy, he's also funny.
Also a great team leader and really gets everyone hyped up.
Hilarious kid, always helps with anything you need, and if you need him, just give him a call.
Awesome kid, works, super hard worker, and I'd love to see how hard he's worked to get to the point where he is today.
He's the man. He's a really nice kid, and I loved playing with him both last year and this year.
I was away.
I mean, he was my throwing partner for all this season, so he was my great friend.
He's awesome. He always brightens the day.
Michael Chaffee, what a guy, right? I mean, he's another guy. When we were putting The Last Dance together, a lot of my thoughts went to Mike, and I wondered, how much he was interested in playing baseball. All I needed to do was see him at the first practice on July 13th.
Him and I make up the best middle infield in Millburn history.
Bozo the Clown. Skinny. Throwing partner.
Jason Berg, he's going pro, so I hope he just signs like a baseball for me eventually.
So a great friend and a great teammate.
He's also funny and nice guy.
Also very funny. Good player, good senior, showed us young guys the way.
Literally the definition of a PO.
P.O.
DH. A really funny guy. He always lightens up my day when I see him.
Hawk's pride.
A hawk.
Love that guy, one of my favorite seniors.
Very determined.
I love catching for him.
One of the best teammates I've ever had. And
Hilarious kid also, always keeps the team spirits high.
It's whatever you can do to help the team, he'll do.
Funny guy. Jason.
Everyone loves Jason Berg.
Hero. Division I baseball. Penn State. That's all I gotta say.
A lot of fun.
Jason Berg, it's funny because I think he was really ready to star, to just be a standout on the varsity. And it was, that's one of the guys I think of when I developed some sadness about losing the April and May season.
That kid's funny, all around a goofball, and just loves making diving plays when he's not supposed to.
MVP of the tournament.
Sweaty.
All-star of the Last Dance tournament.
Funny guy and all-around great player, whether it's hitting or pitching.
Goofy kid, fun to be around. He makes every moment enjoyable.
great kid.
Sweaty.
Not a great golfer.
I think of the word bonch on.
Rocket baseball. Also a really funny guy.
Great kid, really goofy. Love him.
MVP of the tournament.
He's really funny.
I wouldn't be here without him.
Alex Dorf.
Sweaty.
He's a great pitcher.
He always comes ready to go, excited to play, and is great on the mound.
Is really able to put the ball into play when it matters most.
Sweaty.
Awesome kid all around.
Bubbly. A little out of control at times.
One of the funniest kids on the team.
If you know Zach Dorfschneider, you can't describe it with one word.
Zach Dorf is my man. I have such incredibly strong feelings for Zach as a guy. Zach's the underdog in my opinion. Zach.
I mean, he's like a brother to me, man. I've known him for quite a while now. I mean, he's a great kid. Love him.
Just brings a great energy to the team and is an awesome player on both ends of the field.
I'd say like leader, older brother.
He's a man-child.
Pretty goofy.
One of the weirder kids I've known, but yeah, I love him. He's awesome.
Awkward. Steady.
One of the best pitchers I've ever seen.
Shirtless.
Good teammate. He's a great friend.
Very tall.
Extremely tall.
Priz will pitch when his arm doesn't work. He'll do whatever he needs to do.
Competitor.
Goofy.
Ben Kriz also, like Ben Simmons, will always fight on the mound. He's a true team player.
Ben Kriz is a very tall, athletic kid who's really able to throw the ball hard across the field.
I think back to our fishing trip that we went on. Tall guy.
Goofy.
Great leader, and he's tall.
Dumbest kid I've ever met. Great baseball player.
I really feel like the two of them carefully observed through their first 3 years and then just said everything they learned, they applied it this year. And they pulled their classmates, the five aforementioned classmates, they pulled them along and said, this is the way we're going to do it. This is how it's going to go. Ben's going to be the loud one, Ben Simmons. Chris is going to be the quiet one. And you guys are going to just pick up the pieces, the stuff we miss, and we're going to show these kids how it's done.
My buddy, my friend, he's always been with me, like hitting. He's always been my guy to hit with and work with.
I think he represents Millburn well.
Great baseball player. Way too serious sometimes, but also a lot of fun to be around.
Way too serious and overthinks absolutely everything.
Goofy.
Intense. I've played baseball with the kids since we were 8, and he's just always been that guy that's really into the game and always gets the job done.
I love that kid, though. He's great. Phenomenal baseball player, great hitter.
Weird.
pretty goofy, but also an amazing player.
Love when he caught me over the troubled times from March through whenever.
24-year-old, 8th year senior, I believe.
He's a leader. He always knows what to say in the toughest times.
Anytime he would get hyped, our entire team would get hyped.
One of the best baseball players I've ever seen.
Great outfielder, and he can play catcher. He can do whatever he needs to do for the team to win.
Ben's into a fight no matter what you need. Even if he goes 0 for 3, he'll always try and pick up the team.
Just brings a great energy to the dugout and very funny kid. Hard worker. He's got a really strong arm.
Question mark. Small arms.
He's one weird kid, but I love playing with him. And
Old man on the team, leader. He's like a big brother. What?
It's not easy to talk about the end for these two guys. You know, we've spent so much time together over these last 4 years, 5 years even, leading into high school.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
Yeah.
And You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
Cause there's gonna be a day when you're